What are my thoughts on the balance between passion and stability? Like going after something you love, even if it may be less rewarding or has a lower success rate, rather than sticking with a guaranteed stable job because it's an already familiar skill set you know you're good at, but not necessarily interesting to you. If you were to ask any older random person on the street on what life is like, the most common answer would probably be that it's hard. And that's because in this stage in life, we have to juggle between our self-care, our relationships, and our work. And just like any other person out there, we have these passions that we want to pursue. So how are we going to juggle all of that while trying to maintain a good work-life balance? Person who submitted this response, your message couldn't have been any more perfect, because what you said is the exact same mindset that all of us has adapted to. As adults, you are given the task to survive in this world, in this economy, and the first thing you'd probably do is to get a job. And let's be honest, you do not enjoy it at all, but you're taking it because you need that money to allow you to survive in this world. As you put more time and effort into this specific lifestyle of yours, you eventually get used to it, and then your mind starts to think, oh, maybe it's not so bad anymore, when in reality, it's actually just a distraction to get you away from the fact that your life is actually miserable. Be honest with yourself. You don't actually want to work a 9 to 5. I know I don't, but we need to identify the types of mindsets that's holding us back from trying to pursue this lifestyle. The first roadblock that we have is the way we see money. In one of my jobs, I often hear customers glorifying the tax returns, the EBT cards, permanent discount cards after working X amount of years at Walmart. Don't get me wrong, I understand 100% that the people back then had a different work culture and they had to really work in order to survive. But don't you want a Bugatti Chiron? I do. We glorify the paycheck like it's all we can ever earn, and then it traps you because once you get fixated on the numbers on your check, you're gonna start becoming fixated on other things like the materials. And that's why we scavenge for things like the examples that I mentioned earlier. And sure, the money definitely helps in the time of need, but do you really think your time should be worth $7 to $15 an hour? We don't give ourselves the time that we need to work on the things that we want to pursue, and that is because of our mind. LeBron James actually said something that stuck with me recently.
Tired, 14 days, 13 days, whatever the hell it is, don't mean nothing. Tired is only in the mind. You tell yourself you're tired, you're gonna be tired. I don't get tired.
And if you're still saying, Christian, I really don't have enough time. What about the weekends? The weekends that were for partying? What about the hours after work? The break time in between your shifts? Or even the more intricate times like the nights you cannot sleep? Why can't you just use that time to work? To the person who asks how we can balance between passion and stability, why not just work a lifestyle that has both? I've mentioned it multiple times and I'll keep mentioning it even more, but we have infinite opportunities that are so intertwined and interconnected that we can literally start anything from scratch. At the very least, you've learned skills in the jobs or professions that you worked in, and it's a pretty good jump start because you can implement that tool into your dream. Everything's a resource. I don't know about the other places in the world, but America at the very least is an ever-growing environment. Pioneers create ideas that revolutionize society, and it's also open up to evolution or ways to make it better. So it's a cycle that constantly builds on each other. Amazon, as far as I'm concerned, okay? Don't fact check me. Was one of the first big businesses that allowed for online shopping for customers. But because Amazon became such an online phenomenon, stores like Etsy, Alibaba, and Shopify became gateways that allow online shoppers to be online businesses. You can see the evolution as it's taking place. So why not join that wave? You listen to your favorite athletes, celebrities, and other influencers about how they made their come up, and they pretty much say the same thing. You pretty much just put in the work in your free time. You can work on your stable job and do your passion on the side until you're able to quit and transition to your new lifestyle. Or you could go all in with your passion until it blows up. We have these different options and it's up to you and how you fit them in your life. To further add on, we gotta go back and change that mindset on how you see that money. You want your money to work for you, not you working for the money, which also goes to the classic saying, not to glorify your paycheck, the materials, the numbers. All that shit doesn't matter. It's cool to have nice things every once in a while, but there's a difference between paying for it and being able to afford it. I'm not gonna dive deep on how you do your finances, but you get the general idea. Because in the end, you really have no excuse when you have people from all social classes being able to make it. You got Cristiano Ronaldo and Manny Pacquiao, both dirt poor athletes who made it up big time. Manny Pacquiao, whose dog was eaten by his dad to survive. We got Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, whose parents are both wealthy and they were able to capitalize off of that and did something even more grand. And you got Ryan's Toys Reviews, who started his channel at 3, and Nelson freaking Mandela, who spent 27 years in jail and he became a trusted leader in his country. I'm gonna say this once in this video and I'm gonna keep saying it. There's a solution to everything and you need to start taking it seriously. And that's it. If you enjoyed the video, be kind to subscribe. And if you believe anything I said in this video is wrong of any sort, let me know in the comments. Let's have a discussion so we can keep evolving this thought, so we can all improve together. You know, this is what this channel is about. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.